Hi and welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the song Apni Maati. This has been sung by Shreya Ghoshal, written by Swanand Kirkire, and the music is by Shantanu Moitra. This was released yesterday on the occasion of Independence Day. So, a belated Happy Independence Day to all of you. Before we get into the review, I just want to request you all to watch this video till the very end. If you like this video, please leave a like. Check out other stuff, other music reviews on my channel. If you like any of that, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to tell me anything, please feel free to put that in the comment section down below. With that said and done, let's get right to the review. So let's do something different in this review. Let's not start with lyrics and composition. Let's start with the vocals. Let's start with singing. Again, I'm always trying to find new words to express Shreya Ghoshal singing, but I fail miserably all the time. But I'm still gonna try. So a beautiful, beautiful kind of a rendition by Shreya here. What struck me very much in this whole song was that it's almost like she has 5 to 6 parameters to every note, like the throw, the power behind it, and the pitch, of course, and the dynamics. It's like if I have to simulate this on a computer, it would take me 6 to 7 knobs to get it that perfect, and she does it like so beautifully every single time. And not just that, emoting what the words have to say. And let me just clarify, this is a lyric writer's song through and through, so the words are actually the most beautiful part of this entire song. But to bring that beauty out in your voice, in your rendition, and let's just admit it, by now she's a master at that, so it's easy for her, but she still does a very beautiful kind of a job. There are not many places where she really opens up. It's more like a compressed sort of a singing, and trying to maintain that soothing and soft kind of a feel. There are places where she has to overlap her own voice with an alap or something, and those are the only places I think where she has kind of opened up and shown her like dynamic range with her vocals. But overall, just a beautiful, beautiful, mesmerizing vocal performance. And who are we to, even say that? But it's just so soothing. I have listened to this song already like 15, 20 times, but I still can't get enough of it. After this review, I'm again gonna go and listen to the song. It's that beautiful. Such a beautiful, beautiful vocal performance. Now let's get to the composition and arrangement of the song. The composition is very unique, as in it's in this 6/8/3/4 kind of a structure. It's not the typical 4/4 rhythm. But I remember listening in this documentary called Pancham Unmixed, which was about R.D. Burman's life. Shantanu Moitra had done a small part in that, where he used to say that R.D. Burman used to take these folk instruments like duggi or madol, or an iktara kind of a like a pattern, and put it onto some other instrument like the piano. And he admitted to doing that in Piu Bole, where he had done a similar kind of a thing. Again, a very striking resemblance between this song and Piu Bole is that both are in that 3/4 6/8 kind of a format. Also, again, if you notice, there's a synthi kind of instrument doing that iktara kind of a pattern, and then you have the piano doing that same thing. Again, there's one more similarity between the two songs, is the crew is the same, except for Sonu Nigam. The rest of the people are same. So like the singer is Shreya, Swanand wrote both the songs, and Shantanu Moitra was the composer for both those songs. So the composition here structurally is very Indian, like Mukhda Antara kind of a thing. But the Apni Maati is almost like a hook that you have in Western music, but it's not repeated so much that it is jarring. It is done very tastefully, very subtly. So I really like that. Let's get to the arrangement and structure now. So only the transitions are the places where you hear this lush kind of slow strings coming in to fill the gaps. Percussion is very limited. It's almost like a duff rhythm with those ghungru type of percussion. They are minimal but very audible and add a lot to the groove. Uh, Overall, the arrangement is slightly ambient but very in your face. It's more like a support to the vocals, and it does not take a character or assume a character of its own. Like, so if this song is remembered, it will definitely be for the lyrics and the vocal performance and the composition, and definitely not for a great arrangement, but that is the victory of the arrangement because it just has to give that support, slight lift to the song, and not come in the forefront. So that was done beautifully here. Overall, the composition and the structure is known, like it's familiar to us, but still does certain unique things here and there, which keeps the interest in the song. Now let's get to my most favorite part of the song. Those are the lyrics. So Swanand here has done a great job. Again, he's one of those people who has such a unique voice. Like if you hear a song that has been written by him, you know it's him. And also, unke yahan you get this amazing blend of Hindi and Urdu. Hindi film music, although we call it Hindi film music, has always bent slightly towards Urdu, and it has been like this since the Urdu Parsi theatre days because that's where we got the language from. But even with all this vocabulary, Hindi film always tries to confine you in a certain kind of a language. If you listen to a lot of old songs, you can guess the next rhyme because that's what they do. It has to sound new, but it still has to be from that same kind of a filmy vocabulary. But in this song, Swanand gets to explore a lot more than that. I have not heard a song in the mainstream before where you have heard words like Anjuri or Marm. So it is just beautiful seeing him explore some facets of Urdu, some facets of Hindi, which is not filmy in any sense, but actually helps him convey a lot of meaning and bring a lot of poise and dignity to the song. The best thing about this song though is that there is no chest thumping, there is no saying like India is the best or greatest or whatever. There are hints where he's singing praises of India. Of course, we know it's about our country, but it's not like in your face and army and flag and world domination, nothing of that sort. Because I've heard certain songs which have done that. No offense to them, that's their perspective, but none of that is here, and I like this better. I think he has not even used the word Bharat or Hindustan or India anywhere, but still brings the message home. So basically, what he has tried to do is just state the facts and make you see that it's so beautiful just the way it is, and that's how it is. So he has tried to encapsulate all the geography, all the different culture, all the varied kind of accomplishments. He even mentions the army at certain places, and he mentions our borders, and he also mentions the artisans and craftsmen, which people usually forget. But in such a beautiful and poetic way, not in that incredible India tourism kind of a way. So that's just amazing to see, and this is pure poetry and fit into the song so beautifully. I really love that. One last thing I want to add is that this is why we need independent music. This is why we need non-film music, so that these kind of expression can be available for people to listen to, and these kind of experiments can be done. It's sad to call it an experiment because this is what music should be, right? You take a topic, you want to express something about that, you just write all out and you just make the kind of music you want to make. But our mainstream film or whatever kind of industry doesn't allow this, or it's so consumer based that they'll not understand this or that, and you always have to cater to them, so these kind of songs don't get made. But I'm so happy to see like big names, big people coming together and creating this sort of music, and presenting it to us so beautifully. So that's it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Check out other stuff on my channel. If you like anything, please consider subscribing. I'll mention this again at the cost of repeating myself, that I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. All help towards that would be appreciated. I really need all your love and support. And a belated happy Independence Day again. Take care.